Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Friday Night Blogs. Um, I just I have to redo this again. I just did this and I didn't have the sound properly on, so I'm gonna redo it. Anyhow, we are on me and my wife are on a juice cleanse, and it's one of the best juice cleanses we've ever been through. Look at this. She actually just finished. This is her juice cleanse for this morning, right? Say hello. Look how beautiful her
Hello.
skin is looking now. It's beautiful. It's so gorgeous.
You have to say that.
Beautiful. It's the Great Juice Cleanse. I'm going to give her a shout out. I'm not making any money off. I just want to give her a shout out because we're enjoying it so much. Check out Blender Babe. All right, Blender Babe. I don't know what the website is. Google it. All right, it's one of the best. It is probably the best juice cleanse I've ever been through.
Yes.
It is right, and she uses the whole everything. She doesn't just use extracted juice. She extracts. She uses the whole fiber and stuff, the pulp. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so today I want to talk about part of the passage. Right, that's what you called it, right there. Part of the passage. The passage. Throughout our entire lives, we have many passages, right? Some bigger than others. And as I look back on my journey, particularly this spiritual journey that I've been on mostly the last, we've been on a spiritual journey our entire lives, but the awareness of my spiritual journey probably started about 15 years ago when I had, most of you know, some of you know, when I had that a huge awakening. But anyway, I'm not going to get into it. It's in the book. If you want to know all about it, it will be in my book coming out late January, early February. Right? Okay. So, but even back then, like as we go through this journey of life, and as we connect, why are you laughing over there? As we go, oh, she's reading email. Okay. As we go through this journey of life, things will evolve. Everything that you thought was truthful at one moment in time will evolve to a different level of truth. And that level that there still may be a common thread in it, but the level of truth will start to evolve and change. So as I look back at my journey and as I look back at everything that I've done, wow, I have actually changed quite a bit. Again, there's a common thread running through everything that I learned along the journey, but the way I do things are a lot differently now. And I got to learn things, especially learning things from other people that were my mentors, and they truly were. And sometimes I gave them guru status, and sometimes when you give somebody guru status, there's no evolution for your own personal growth. Your guru becomes the ceiling of that growth, right? What did Jesus say, darling, about that? Why do you look to me when you could do things that are greater? Something to that effect, right? Uh, it, okay, you ask him. Well, Jesus, yes, Jesus says something that. Why do you look to me when you can do greater things than I? Right? I butchered it, right? So all you religious freaks, back off, right? So, but he said something to that effect, right? So yeah, if we ever place somebody in guru status, yes, I have my mentors. Yes, I have people I look up to, right? And yes, I listen to them, but I don't place them necessarily on guru status, right? And they don't want to be placed on guru status. I don't want to be placed on guru status. It's too much pressure. I don't want it, right? Um, so, take everything that I say with a grain of salt, right? But I do have some good things to say every once in a while. But everything along the journey, along the way, gets passaged or turned into something greater. The Dark Night of the Soul actually talks about how we all go, if we're going through a spiritual journey, we have to clean two things, right? We have to move through and clean out two things. One, we have to cleanse out our sensual addictions, right? It's not that we can't have sensual things, but many times we're addicted to our sensual things. I'm not just talking about sex, right? I'm talking about any of the addictions you're going through, food, whether it's even over talking or overthinking, whether it's drugging, whether it's texting, right? Texting, right? Because it gives you some kind of sensual pleasure. We hold on to it though, and then we make it everything. And next thing you know, that's all we look for in regards to sensual pleasures. So that's got to be cleansed to move through. Another part of that journey of the dark night of the soul is that we have to clean out our spiritual journey. Everything we learn along the way. Eventually, when you get to a point when you start getting so panicked, a lot of people on a spiritual journey do. They get so panicked and so anxious, and they don't know what to make of anything anymore. And it's basically there to bring down everything that they've held onto, even all the spiritual stuff in their life that they thought was real and would never change. For example, when The Secret came out and the law of attraction ideas were coming out very strong, I don't know, about 10 years ago or so, everybody held on to it like it was the guru. The law of attraction, this is my guru. I have to positive think all the time because if I don't positive think, I'm out of I'm out of vibration with what it is that I want to create. Look, yes, the law of attraction, it's very neat. It's a very great concept, but don't make it your entire life. If you make it your entire life and hold on to it, you will stop evolution of growth somewhere else along the journey of your life. Um, and I've seen too many people holding on to The Secret and Law of Attraction. They've read every book and they've read everything they need to learn about it and more. And they think, why can't I make this work? Because there are other concepts, there are other ideas, and there are other thoughts of being that have to align with the law of attraction for you to make it work. So don't just hold on to the law of attraction idea, right? Live your life. Find out what more is needed. Don't hold on to it. Don't try to force your life into the box of the law of attraction because it is still a box. Um, it's a very important box, yes, but again, it's still a box, and you'll be trapped inside of it, and you won't be able to see outside of it, right? Especially because again, there are so many. Like for example, law of attraction. I've got to think positive. I got to think with the vibration of what it is that I want to create, right? And as soon as I'm out of vibration, oh my God, it's slipping away, right? And then you beat yourself up. And because you're beating yourself up, you're getting further and further away from the vibration that you wanted to create in the first place, right? Live your life first and foremost. Listen to your body first and foremost. Actually, before that, listen to your body. Actually, altogether, listen to your body. Your body will tell you when you're out of vibration. You don't need an idea like the law of attraction to tell you that. Your body will let you know when you're out of vibration, so that you can clean out whatever you need to clean out, so that you can vibrate back to your spiritual journey. This is more really, I think, our lives are about connecting with our spiritual path, right? And doing our best to remain on that path. And we're going to keep falling off. A plane doesn't fly from A to B in a straight line. A plane flies from A to B in crooked lines, right? Until it gets to its destination. That's part of life, and that's a great part of life because you're going to learn so much, and it's going to be. And if you can continue to learn, you're going to feel like you're evolving, and you're going to feel like you're doing something with your life. You're going to find your purpose. You're going to find your passion. So as you move along this journey, don't hold on to what you think is real. Accept it, learn from it, but if you hold on, you're going to stay stuck in it, right? Remember, just because you're letting go of the lesson doesn't mean that you've actually forgotten it. You will always remember it. Every lesson on our spiritual journey will always be there to show up at the right moment at the right time so that you can keep moving along this journey. If you hold on to it, you're just backing yourself, you're backing everything up so you can't continue to move forward. Let the lesson come up, let go of, clean out the emotion, clean out the sensation, clean out the thought, right? And once the lesson's up, it's there. I remember one time an instructor of mine, a martial arts instructor of mine, I was going through this form, right? And I knew it, but this particular day, I was just so in my head. I kept trying to think about this form, and I couldn't get through it. Then he said, "Stop, what are you doing?" He goes, I go, I don't know what's going on. He goes, "Matt, you've already got it. You already know it. Now forget it. Forget it. It's already there." As soon as I forgot it, I went through the form easily. So don't hold on to your lessons. As important as they are, realize they'll always show up, especially if you keep listening to your body. Right? Um, I think that's good. All right. So again, eighth day. We're on the eighth day of this juice cleanse. I plan on going about 30 days. I think wifey is going to go 10 days and start incorporating some food, a little bit here and there. And I might just give up. But my plan is to go 31 days. I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. So check out Babe's thing. Blender Babe. Okay. Also, book. January, late January, early February. This book is turning out really cool. I can't wait to get it out. I'm so excited. Um, I got an editor working on it, and I'll probably I'm going to have a few more editors on it later on to clean it up. But Amber, if you're listening to this, thank you, thank you, thank you. She's making this look so clean. She's going to make me look amazing when this editing is done. And So wait for it. And oh, so reflective transformation. So the perfect affirmation. Talk about spiritual evolution, right? What I created was this perfect affirmation a few years ago has evolved. It continues to evolve. There's still a common thread that runs through it, but the way we do things are a lot differently now. Well, not too much different. Not a lot differently. The transitions are a lot different, right? And it's going to get a new name. So it's not going to be perfect affirmation anymore. It's going to be called reflective transformation, which is the name of the book. Well, it's not the name of the book. The name of the book is Life is the Perfect System. Um, I'll just show you the picture later on because it's got reflective transformations on the top. Or is it on the bottom? I can't remember. But anyway, the book is called Life is the Perfect System. It's going to be based on the reflective transformation system. Okay. Um, Shout out to all my my coaches out there, my group. Right, you guys are doing great work, and I appreciate all of you. You're doing wonderful. Okay, so live spiritually with practicality. Oh, and also check out my new website, mattcson.com. It's new, it's very basic, but it looks beautiful. I love it. I think this juice cleanse has really got me in a high, a spiritual high, so I'm feeling pretty good. Don't laugh at me, right? Anyhow, mattcson.com. Check it out. Live spiritually, my friends, with practicality, and I'll talk to you next week.